we're a bit late. It is oh my god, it's 5:16. All right, I didn't realize it was this late. Hi everybody, welcome to Y'all Gaming, the only show where we ask, are y'all gaming on the internet? My name is Coney, joined by TK. TK, how are you doing today?
Good. Just got finished playing some of this Nick Brawl patch, and it was cool. Real nice. That's pretty much where I'm at on that. It's just a real nice patch. So
I did see a lot of people who tried out Sora and then switched back over for whatever reason. I was sort of surprised. I couldn't believe that people did, but I saw a lot of people who said that they turned on their Switch, tried out Sora and Smash, and then went right back to Nickelodeon. So,
yeah. See, the thing is, we're still at that point where it is very hard to want to play Smash because of the fact that the Wi-Fi is ass still. And now we have a game,
Right.
a platform fighter that's very fun to play, and the Wi-Fi is not ass most of the time. It's definitely easy to make that choice to be like, yeah, I'm gonna go and play this game instead.
it's tough to go back to something with such bad internet. I could imagine. That sucks. Yeah. Well, we got a few things to talk about. I believe the first thing, if I'm not mistaken, is this new character. It's Sora. So we'll go ahead. I think you used the old image. I just looked at it.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, in the tweet, used last week's with the Metroid Dead.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not Metroid Dead.
Yeah. So we're talking about Sora in Smash. He's finally here. He has dropped. He has been put into the game. I have read a lot of weird things about him. I've saw that he's like really strange and weird to play. But I don't know anything about it because I haven't tried him. I'm actually trying him on stream tonight for the first time. So you can be there for that, 8 o'clock. But what do you think about him? You've had a chance to give him a shot.
I think the character is very fun, but that's about all I can give it. Because I feel as though like I didn't give it too big of a shot. I played against the computer because offline. And the character definitely has some pretty cool sauce. Like the whole like recovering with up B, side B is you can come back from anywhere. So basically, like you can do the fast fall or the down air, which is a stall and fall, and it's a huge hitbox. And then you can just up B, side B, side B 3 times up, or it's side. The first side B has to go side, so you side B side, and then up diagonal to grab the ledge. So you can pretty much come back from anywhere with this character. It's pretty insane. The up B is actually really good for KOing as well. And then I saw some other stuff where I was doing like first hit of forward air, because forward air and neutral air actually combo hits like the way they are in Kingdom Hearts. But you can also fast fall them and only get the first part. So I fast fell the first hit of neutral air or forward air, and then you can F smash, and F smash has a tipper, or I guess a sweet spot.
Oh, wow.
I wouldn't say it's a tipper. So yeah, if you hit with the actual like key part of the keyblade, like the like where the ridges are, you like it hits very hard, and it's still pretty strong without it. But like on F tilt and F smash, I think both of those are like that, and then of course up smash too, because of like where the light is when you hit it.
Sure.
And so pretty cool. Definitely a dope character, and would say you guys should play it. Try it. Definitely try it.
How hard was it to go back and forth? Because I am scared of playing Ultimate now.
I was wave dashing for sure.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know if I want to play Ultimate because I feel like in terms of DIing, in terms of like recoveries, I'm just gonna be Nick brained. I feel like it's gonna be really hard for people to switch back and forth if they are trying to take them both competitively. I know DeBuzz and a few other people said that after SmashCon. I think ESAM also played a bunch. It's like the games actually actively hurt you if you try to play both because they're so different.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean, DeBuzz actually played quite well in every game that he played, but yeah, just I feel like if the crossover for here is definitely more so melee in this game at a higher level. But I do think that dash dancing will now allow the ultimate players to not have to deal with advanced technique movement as much. Like you still need to learn how to hit fall.
Sure.
But as far as like spacing and stuff, it's much easier to space now that you can dash dance. Hold on, y'all gaming Coney Lion. Didn't hear the topic. Okay. But I think overall, like it's just because of wave dashing, because mechanics being able like around using your shield button as movement. Yeah, melee players have an easier time picking that up.
I don't know. I feel like we'll see. I'm looking at everything like a lot of people were saying that that it seems more melee oriented, and I think that seems easy to say, but I don't know if it's necessarily true. Because I don't feel like Nickelodeon is all that technically difficult. I mean, obviously there's the hitfall stuff, but other than that, it seems pretty basic. And the new patch is something we could talk about in a second. We keep getting on Nickelodeon out of the original topics, but we're talking about Sora. Like I said, I have not played him, but I've seen people saying that they feel like he'll be pretty good. But that alone makes me think he's not good and that he's not really going to make any sparks. He is the last character, so he's the last character to like make any sort of shift or sort of jump in terms of tournament performance from a competitive level. You think he's got any juice in him, or?
Yeah, but like not as crazy as I feel like Pyramithra were seen. I don't know where we're at with Pyramithra right now, because obviously, you know, from watching the last few the last few tournaments, it seems like people who were opting to play Pyramithra are not actually playing Pyramithra like that, except for Cosmos. Like,
Right.
you know, Spargo spent his entire grand finals on Cloud, didn't even try Pyramithra once. So, and I'm sure that has something to do with like Light having the, you know, probably playing the Cosmos practice, so he kept that in mind. But
Sure.
I don't know. Like, I just felt like you had to try it at least if you really think that character is that good. Sora doesn't make me feel that way yet. I don't really feel like Sora is like bringing anything to the table that's like, wow, this character's about to go insane, except for that recovery and how far he can chase you. Like that's pretty big. But then you also go into free fall after you use all of your side B's moves, or your up B. If you can up B and then side B, or you can up B and free fall, and you can definitely like kind of bait that move, especially on the ground. Like if you know it's coming,
Sure.
like you wait for it to activate, and then once it moves, then you like jump or like power shield or parry or whatever, and get a punish off of it. But yeah, I don't know. Like I just don't see it just yet. That character seems very, very floaty and whatever. But he does have some pretty good hitboxes, a funny looking crawl, and a very fast dash attack.
He has a
I
crawl?
forgot about that. Yeah, he has a crawl.
Why does he have a crawl? Is that like a?
I don't know.
That's
Maybe
weird.
that's something in Kingdom Hearts, bro, where he was like sneaking around, because he definitely looks like he's sneaking.
Okay. I did
Yeah, it's
not
pretty
know
funny.
he had a crawl. That's kind of funny. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, I'm gonna give him a shot. Definitely. I don't find myself super drawn to the character, obviously, but I'm wondering how he's gonna do in terms of like relevant matchups, because it does sound like he could chase people off stage, but also like all the good characters don't really get messed with off stage all that much. They just go to ledge for free, and then they sort
Yeah,
of
but I feel
knock
like the
you
thing
back.
is he can do that for free though. Like he can,
Mhm.
like a lot of the characters in this game, like if you trade position by like going off stage and missing an edge guard, and now you trade position, you're usually probably dead. So
You
that's why a
sure?
lot of people on Ultimate just kind of like chill on stage. But I feel like that's not really the case with Sora, because of all the options that he has to get back to stage. So I don't know. It's interesting, because I've definitely been just going off stage chasing and to see if I can get like a KO here,
Sure.
But it's just much easier for me to think about doing that with him, with his super large. It's first of all, floaty nature, super large double jump, super large up B. Like he's just moving. He's literally just flying through the game.
I definitely want to give it a shot. I'm gonna test him out tonight and see what's up. But he's definitely different. He's unique, but he's
Yeah.
not unique in a way that like I don't know. I feel like a lot of the other characters, obviously like Terry, Kazuya, they were severely different. Like they all have their own mechanics or their own like weird sort of styles that they have. But Sora feels somewhat, I don't know, easier to understand in that way, because he's just very like what you see is what you get with him, right? That's what it seems like anyway.
Yeah. So I think the other thing is, like, Sora aside, the patch definitely just buffed a bunch of low tiers. So
Right.
that was cool. Jigglypuff got buffed. Dr. Mario got buffed. Zelda. Lucario, Rosalina and Luma, who weren't currently actually low tier, but probably this is gonna help. Little Mac got buffed. K. Rool got buffed, and I was looking at like
That's
a
so
video, and
weird.
that forward air is insane now. Like it's just that is forward air and neutral air, just safe shield pressure for K. Rool now, where he can just do that and then start mashing jab, and he'll most likely beat any of your options. Isabel got buffed, Incineroar got buffed. No real nerfs here. I think just in general, like from looking, I feel like no one really got nerfed, which is like a pretty decent patch to say the least.
I thought I heard that the K. Rool buff is placebo. Like you were always able to do that. I don't know if it's true, or if it's just like a landing lag thing. I don't know, but I thought
it's
I heard
a landing
that.
lag thing to me for sure.
Okay.
So his up tilt powers got increased as well. So now you're going to see a lot more down tilt or down throw. Up tilt may actually kill. I haven't got a chance to look at the comparison yet.
Okay.
Waiting for that beefy Smash Juice video.
Thank God for those guys.
Thank God for those guys. And then it says Side Smash has more active frames, and up throw has extended launch distance. So now he has a better chance of killing with up throw, which was already a funny throw anyway. But now I definitely want to kill with it.
I saw Me Brawler got mad buff too, which is like
I didn't see that here.
Yeah, Me Brawler got a lot of stuff apparently. I don't know. I didn't actually
over the years, because it's definitely not in this patch.
Oh, it's not in the patch? Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, it must have been over the years or something, because
13.0.0
does not have anything about it. And the last two buffs or changes were to Final Smashes, which is like Omega Lol.
Right, yeah. Maybe not then. I thought I had seen that he got crazy buffs, but might have been something else. But regardless, a lot of shakeups, honestly. I don't think it'll change that much in terms of like the face of things as it exists, sort of at a competitive level. Obviously, Jigglypuff, Zelda, Dr. Mario, whoever else aren't really seen all that much for other reasons that aren't to do with, like, we're not going to see more Little Mac play, so.
Well, I mean, this weekend there was two really good Little Macs who was popping off. Well, I don't know how well Peanut did. I just remember him losing, but I think he probably did well in the loser side of things. There was another Little Mac that played before him. Let me get him Super. Let me just go to Super Smash Con Little Mac. He was really. I wasn't expecting to see it. Like when you think of Little Mac, you obviously think of Peanut. Like that's the one.
Sure, yeah. It's always the first guy.
Yeah. But this Little Mac was. Going in Alternus, there it is. Alternus was he was popping off.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so he did well as well. There's actually a decent. Now I'm looking at it. There's actually a decent amount of Little Mac players here. I don't know how well they all did, but I see Peanut, Lanky for life, Beth, Alternus, and Mikio all just by typing in SmashCon Fall Fest. So yeah, there was.
I hope the ending of. I really hope the ending of Ultimate isn't just full of Macs. That would be so sad if we got all the way to the end and then it's like, oh yeah, now Little Mac is good. Sorry, everybody.
Yeah, I think obviously I feel like there's going to be one more patch because that's what they did with Bayo. But I don't know if they would have done that because if Bayo didn't come out busted. I think they just had to like figure out if they could fix that character.
Yeah.
None of these characters in the DLC feel like super busted. I know people were like shades of Bayo from watching like the clips of Sora, and then also they were feeling like the dominance that Pyramithra had was looking like that. But honestly, people are just kind of figuring out that matchup now, so that's not really a factor.
Gotcha.
And now it seems like people are kind of saying that the character's not as good as they originally said it she was.
Okay.
So,
Damn. I mean, I have my feelings about Pyramithra. I feel like they are, top 10. They're pretty good, but I think that's about it. I don't know. I'm not sold on this whole. I remember everybody was saying top 5, top 3, top 1, and it's like that's a little crazy to me. But I don't know. There's still time, right? I just think there's a reason that Spargo isn't playing them, but that's just me. Okay, so enough Nickelodeon, or I'm sorry, enough Smash Brothers. Now it's time to talk about the real game. Now we get into Nickelodeon. So new patch dropped. I haven't played it. What do you think?
It's nice. I do like. I feel like it's a nerf to somewhat everyone, kind of, though, to give all this DI, but it's better for the game. Like,
oh, dude, absolutely. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's definitely better for the game. So, because like now, you have to think a little harder on your combos. I got to do actual DI mix-ups. I've done less up throw dare loops and just have done extra aerials in my combos instead. So instead of up throw dare, it's up throw dare, jump neutral air, dare again. So I can follow your DI a little easier, because if you up throw and someone is DIing out, they are like far away from you.
They're
now.
gone.
Yeah, they're getting out of there. So
okay, interesting.
That's great. That's great for the game. The changes to Mikey, great. I've only played one Mikey today, but I didn't get up throw near to death. So,
sure.
I feel like just in general, like the movement of being able to dash dance is nicer. And then that's pretty much the biggest parts of it, in my opinion. I feel like I played some Oblinas. They're still pretty good. You're just not getting cheesed into just straight down airs the entire time. I think it's like 3 frames now.
Thank God. Dude, I couldn't believe it was 3 frames. It's not. I thought it would be in like half, so like 9. 3 is crazy.
Yeah.
But I guess it's fine,
so.
Right? You can still chain down airs from what I hear, but it's just not like, I don't know. Against Oblina in the past, it was like your win condition was just like, you can't ever be near the side at all. You have to be in the center all the time. So I'm glad that's changed.
Yeah. So I just I feel as though like that it's definitely going in the right direction. And I like the fact that they're putting these patches in where they're like, okay, we'll get to the balance later. First, we have to make sure the game is at a good point, just as playing it. Like, forget you worrying about what's busted and not. Let's figure out if we can fix the overall game engine first. And then if you can do that, then we're on it.
Hope they fix the netcode, bro. That's what I want fixed, dude. Like, it's still, man. I thought
you're still getting people warping.
Yeah, man. It's not even just warping either. If so, I didn't realize how bad the cross country connection is if you're in a lobby. So like the lobby system still doesn't work, and I didn't know about this until this weekend. So if you join somebody's lobby, so let's say there's like a spectator. Let's say that you're in a tournament and somebody is spectating. They will add a lot of lag if you're not all on the same end. So I was, I'm East Coast. I joined Ludwig's crew battle thing. He's on the West Coast. I joined his lobby to play another West Coast player. And East Coast to West Coast is pretty bad, but my connection's been getting a little better. It seems like a crapshoot. Void is awful, but there are some players that's like, it's not so bad. But connecting to the lobby and then playing that guy made it so it was not rollback lag, but just straight up delay. Like a second of delay. And I didn't know that happened in this game. And I didn't realize that was an issue. And when I talked to somebody about it, I was like, that's in the game? I talked to a TO that runs a lot of online events. And they were like, oh, yeah, that's a big problem. And it's like, I didn't even know that was an issue. Because now I'm worried about the game's longevity from a competitive game at that standpoint. Because rollback is one thing. But delay netcode on when people have to spectate, so like HBox running his tournament series, if he just spectates a game and adds a full second of lag, that's terrible. Like to everybody playing, if he plays, an East Coast and a West Coast person. So I don't know how they fix that. But I know that they said that they were fixing the clock sync teleportation glitch when the guy got back from vacation. I don't know if there's any news on that. I don't think so.
That's the funniest shit I've ever heard, though. Like, to put out a game that may need some help after, and you're like, I'm just going to go on vacation, bro.
Well, they worked right up until release, right? From what I heard, they were working like an hour before the game come out. So
yeah, but imagine doing that. Like, what if you did like
with a job?
What if you were on New World, right? Or like any new MMO, right? And you're like, all right. At the beginning of every MMO, servers never fucking work. So instead of like just seeing how the servers work and trying to counterbalance it, you're like, all right, we released it. I'm going on vacation for a week. And now the servers are just fucked for a week.
Yeah.
That's that's funny to me. But I feel like it's a little different with a fighting game, but still with the internet issues that we were dealing with, might have not been the time to take that vacation immediately. Like, give it a day or two at least.
Sure. I'm trying to be nice to them because they did put out a really good game and it took a while to make. So,
I'm not being mean. I just think it's funny. That's all.
I'm worried about it though because like I don't know how long the game will stay in the public eye. I I can tell you as a content creator, in terms of viewership, it's not really holding on. It's not keeping people's interests. I think it will keep people's interests as a competitive game, but I think that that's like the Rivals route, which is fine and good for it, but it also sort of makes it so new people won't get sucked in as much.
Right.
The game sort of died off on YouTube too, because like everybody was so excited, and there was a lot of speculation before the game came out, and then videos when the game dropped were way lower. So I feel like it's a little deflated in that regard.
Let me look at Armada's YouTube real quick, because I know he has been putting out quite a few videos for it.
I think you can do it if you go fully competitive, because Armada's going full competitive. HBox is going mostly competitive. Like, you can make it work, but that audience will never grow. You know what I mean? Because it's not a casual audience. These are people who are here for, like, Melee. So,
yeah.
That's a good point, though. There are new characters and stages.
Looking at his stuff, though, like, he put out a video 19 hours ago with his first major patch, Oblina Dead, Dash Dancing, all that stuff. And then he put out a video 17 hours ago, which was about Sora. And the Nick Brawl game has 10K more views than the Sora one, and this is like a 2-hour difference, so like that is obviously showing you what people want to click. But overall, like, yeah, just looking at some of these other videos, got more Armada versus Zane, 9.7K views, then your official week 2 chill is 76K views. And I feel like if you go down and look at like a month ago, Smash Bros Legends thoughts from Nickelodeon, 72K views, like you know, just I see it. I see what you're saying.
I think it's the biggest thing is the lack of casual appeal. I mean, obviously the new characters will boost it up over time, but for right now, it's like, how do you keep people invested? Because I do worry that a lot of people probably hopped online to play SpongeBob and they ran into a sweat bag and they're like, oh god, this sucks.
No, it's the same shit that happened with me in what is that, Rushdown Revolt. Some games are just made for sweats, and sometimes you don't want to sweat, but then like everyone else is around you sweating, so it's just cutting off your fun, because you just want to like do silly cool combos, and everyone's like, you know, I'm playing a real like platform fighter.
I just want to play Patrick. I don't want to do this. I want to try, you know.
Want to have a little fun, bro. Jesus.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see how the game shakes out. I do think that having this constant life breathed into it will be good, but I'm just happy it enjoyed the success that it did on launch, and I hope it continues, because it's a very fun game. So, do you have any other thoughts on the patch? I mean, it was pretty light, right? It just took out the infinite. They did fix Helga's counter, which I knew was a glitch. I knew that was a glitch. I was positive.
Yeah, I mean, there's no other real thoughts on the. They fixed Korra's issue with the down B thing, where if you had up B, you keep the lag from your up B. So like now every time you down B, it's not actually safe until you do a short hop aerial. So that's gone now. So now down B is just super safe again, and I can use it to get free grabs. And then, you know, obviously the Mikey stuff, the Oblina stuff, all fixed. Leo kind of got nerfed just by the DI mix up, because now you can't do 4-throw forward air, because I can DI way far away from you.
Okay.
Or 4-throw neutral air, but
that
you know
makes
what
sense.
I meant. Yeah. So that's nice. But overall, yeah, the patch is great. I think they're going in the right direction.
I really want to see how some characters, because like the only reason Ren and Stimpy were anything close to good is because of that down air. And like, I don't know if you can DI out of it now. I imagine you could, but maybe it has such long range that they can keep chasing you. I don't know, but we'll see. I'm curious how they function. I'm curious how what's his name functions. SpongeBob. Like, what does SpongeBob do now?
SpongeBob, you know? they're still doing the good combos. Like, it's just now you're mixing in instead of just doing nair the entire time, you're mixing in like up airs to like, because obviously the angle on the up air is different, you know, than the angle on the neutral air. So if I'm DIing out for a neutral air and you hit me with an up air, like I'm basically going pretty much where like the old neutral air was sending. So,
gotcha.
That's been pretty cool. It is nice to see some variation in combo trees. Like I've actually had, I can't just do up throw down there. I actually put different hitboxes in, or to put different stuff into the combo, which is nice. I did see that some of those moves that like killed too quickly at the beginning have got their base knockback nerf. but their knockback growth increased. So now like Waft may not kill at
Oh,
0,
right, yeah.
but it'll kill at like 60 guaranteed, you know? So that's
That
pretty
move
cool.
never made sense to me. That move,
Bro,
like,
why don't you just do you not have a jab lock?
I mean, yeah, he does, but you don't really hit it all that often against good players.
That's fair.
Most good players tech, and if they don't, like, Ren and Snippy have this thing where if the player is bad, you could just down air them 8 times in a row and they die. So it doesn't matter anything else you do. If the player is good, you can't hit them with your dumb shit. So
I feel like that Waft is so big though that even if you set like a small, like if you do like
oh yeah, you
down
could,
throw,
yeah,
at the edge, and then you Waft immediately. It doesn't matter if they tech or not. I feel like you're covering every option because of how long that hitbox is.
yeah. Yeah, there's definitely optimization. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I was using it right. The move's good. It just, I don't know when it's going to hit hard or not. Also, I can't tell when it's fully charged because, like, the stars don't make sense. I thought purple was the biggest one, and then I got hit again, and it's yellow. And I'm like, wait, what? And also, I don't know if you know this, a little bit of a tip for you. You keep your fart even after you die. It doesn't look like it because the stars are gone, but they still have it. So there's a lot of, like, unclear sort of use of that move.
Instructions unclear.
Yeah, I don't get it, but I want to learn it because the character, like, every time I lose with that character, I'm like, there's so much more I could have done. And I feel that way about a lot of things in the game, which is why I have hope for it, but we'll see how it keeps developing. I really do think at the top of their list, though, especially if they want it to be competitive, is that netcode, because the more people you turn off over time, the harder it's going to be to get people back. But
yeah.
The third topic on our list is actually a game neither of us played. I think we both wanted we both thought the other one would play it because it's something that's on my backlog because I beat Metroid Dread, and then I'm about to play Sora. Played all Nickelodeon. We have not played Far Cry 6 yet. Neither of us.
We're trying to. We're trying to. There's a lot going on in
a lot
life.
Of games, bro.
A lot of games. So maybe by next week we'll have that Far Cry for you. Yeah, I'll try. You know what? I'll put it on the docket. We'll play on Sunday. How about that? Like, I'll play.
Good. Yeah.
I will make sure to play Far Cry on Sunday for at least 20 minutes. No, I'm kidding.
That's like one cutscene.
Yeah.
You finally get control of the character, and then it just, okay, I'm done.
That was a fun game. Anyway, back to the Nick Brawl. Like, no, but we'll get to it, man, because I definitely want to talk about it. We're definitely fans of Far Cry, but in a way where it's like I'm not really paying too much attention to the story. It's just like it's a fun game to like do and cause mayhem and stuff. It's kind of like Just Cause, but like Just Cause I feel like was more, that was like super open world, and I didn't feel like it had direction, so I was basically just going around and putting people on like stringing people up. That was my jam. So, but we'll get to it. I promise you guys, we'll get to it. I stand by it. That we will get to it this time.
Yeah.
All right.
And we'll get
With that being said, though, that is the end.
Yeah, we'll get to it on the next episode. Yeah, so we'll see you guys in a week. Thank you guys for tuning in to Y'all Gaming. I'm gonna be trying Sora tonight, so if you guys want to pop in, I'll be playing him at 8 p.m. Eastern. I don't know what I'm in for or what I'm doing. I think I'm gonna hate
some Sora games.
I might be down.
No, I'm kidding.
I might be down. I'll see.
We'll see.
I'll see how I feel. I might not even play him for very long. I might just go back to Nickelodeon, but we'll see. All right, guys.
Classic.
Yeah, actually. Thank you guys for tuning into Y'all Game, and we'll see you guys next time. But for this week, say goodbye and good night. Goodbye.